Hey, it's Mark Weiss. Saw an article today in the Wall Street Journal about indoor farming. Farming brought into cities in warehouses, shipping containers, even alongside the walls of buildings. In essence, this is an application of technology, certainly as pertains to the indoor aspect of this. But it's also an aspect of the taking apart of the parts of a farm and discarding certain parts that don't make sense for the application. For example, here, the dirt, or being outside. You can't get a farmer's tan on your arms without a tractor, and if the only light comes from LEDs, not the sun. In essence, this is also akin to the taking apart of the hospital, of the ASC, for example, which is a hospital without the inpatient beds, without many of a hospital's functions other than a waiting room, an OR or ORs, and the recovery area. So what's interesting about this twist, and what I was thinking of when I read the story about the indoor farming, especially the indoor farming brought closer to consumers, is the analogy to bringing elements of the traditional hospital service, ASCs and other types of facilities, out into rural communities that lack either hospital services completely or for the purposes of competing with hospitals. And there's also, in connection with that notion of lack, the very interesting idea of using what is now out of business hospital space, which we're seeing more and more in rural communities, as a platform to develop either an ASC or a condominium of ASC type concept. Not all of these inside warehouse farms are profitable. Not every one of the ideas that you might have for a disintermediated hospital type facility are going to pencil out for you. But unless you take that next step of thinking creatively and beginning to do the calculation on whether it will likely pencil out, you're not going to move forward on any of those types of facilities. So stop thinking in terms of yes or no. Hospital, no hospital. ASC in the current setting, no ASC. And think about other venues for your service. Other ways in which you can outcompete your competitors by, in essence, slicing and dicing things a little bit different.